Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Arturo Lavalle from USGM to deliver his talk on how to achieve excellence in open education, best practices for quality assurance implementation.
Good morning, everybody. Mr. Montalban, distinguished Vietnamese and European partners. My name is Arturo Lavalle, and I work as the coordinator of the Research and Development Department of Marconi University of Rome, Italy. Before going through the topic of this presentation, I would like to share with you some considerations. The first one comes from a survey of UNESCO, according to which the demand in higher education is increasing, and by 2025 there will be more than 80 million students more in higher education. The second one is that the students are changing, and the main aspects of this change are the motivation. So education has to create interest and has to entertain students. It should be possible to access education at any time and from any place in order to combine education and work, and also to study in a lifelong way. And finally, the access in terms of costs to our education. So education should be more affordable for students. Third consideration. This is a picture showing a classroom in 1897. So more or less classrooms are the same now. But ICT and technologies have changed all the sectors of our daily life. So even education has to receive the assets and also the improvements that ICTs can bring to it. And even Europe, with the new program Opening Up Education, wants to stimulate new ways of learning and teaching through ICT and digital content. Marconi University is based in Rome. It is the first Italian online university officially recognized by the Ministry of Higher Education. It was founded in 2004, and it boasts around 17,000 students now. It has 4 headquarters, 4 offices in Rome, and other local offices across the other regions of Italy, and also an international office in Athens, because we are going to offer some of our courses in English as well, of course, and also in Greek and in Russian language. Over the last years, Marconi University is pursuing a strong strategy of internationalization that is being implemented through 3 different axes. So the first one is the cooperation with other foreign partners through bilateral agreements in order to exchange students and professors, in order to design double degree programs, and also find different ways and platforms of cooperation. The second one is the participation to international projects, especially those responding to calls for proposals launched under European programs, like, for example, tuBemates. Since its foundation, USGM has taken part in more than 60 successful European projects, both as coordinator and partner. And the third one is the GUIDE Association. GUIDE is an acronym standing for Global Universities in Distance Education, which is an association founded and led by Marconi University, which is currently joined by more than 160 universities from all around the world that share the same objective of making research in distance education and in ICTs applied to education. Marconi University has 6 faculties with courses in every level of higher education. And this is our educational offer in English. As you can see, there are many courses, especially in the master's program, and especially in the field of finance. And these are our studios. We have a building with 2,000 square meters space for recording lessons and also for creating multimedia paths. Like you can see, we have 2 green screens that can be transformed in any virtual scenario that you want. And I would like to give you an example of this by showing a video, which is a demo video of a European project that was led by Marconi University, which is named Talete, and which is an application of mathematics to virtual environments.
If mathematics seems like an incomprehensible language, try to imagine it under another form, easier and more fun. We have developed an innovative pedagogical system, making the study more interesting and creative. Through the use of new teaching and learning approaches in the 3D environment, you will be able to improve the quality of knowledge and competences. This new method is named Talete, and it responds to a student's knowledge level required by the assessment schedules of PISA and TIMSS, recognized at the national and international level in the field of mathematics, especially of geometry. Then don't panic, because Talete dispels boredom.
So this is just to show that this video was entirely made into our studios. The professor is a real professor of mathematics, and the guy is a guy working in the graphic department. So there are, of course, lecture notes, summary pads, multimedia learning pads, assessment tests. There are midterm tests, of course, for the self-evaluation of the students. And then also simulations and virtual laboratories that are inside some of our courses. I don't want to take more time. The courses can be attended not only with a PC, but also with a multimodal integrated system that includes e-book and also mobile phones and also television, because the Marconi University has a streaming TV, which is used for both informing people about the activities of the university, but also for teaching and learning. And all this is constantly checked and evaluated by a strict quality process. As you have noticed in the previous slides, the professional profiles involved in the design and delivering of the courses are many and also of high quality. In fact, Marconi University is very careful about the valorization of human capital, in the sense that it's very important when you design a course to determine the necessary staff competencies and provide training for those who are involved in order to acquire more expertise in order to produce courses. And it's also very important that all the staff are aware of the importance of the activities that they are making, So they have to be very motivated, really motivated. And of course, it's important also to maintain records of training skills and etc. Marconi University took part, it's about two years ago, in the creation of an international label, FADRIBE certification model. This is the name of the label for recognizing high quality in e-learning courses. The FADRIBE certification model is a methodology that is based on the PDCA methodology, which is an iterative four-step management process that is used in business in order to constantly check and improve the activities, the process, and the results. The university developed a technical specifications handbook in which are contained all the specific requirements for producing, delivering, and implementing e-learning courses. And as the PDCA methodology, those requirements are based on 4 different phases: design, production, delivery, monitoring, and evaluation. For each of these phases, the handbook, it identifies which are the organization, the process, which are the activities to be implemented, which are the human resources involved, and also which kind of infrastructure and technology are needed. So as you can see, this kind of certification, this kind of work, this is a research study, is a bit different from the usual research in this field, because very often the research is based on the contents of the courses. Of course, contents have to be of high quality, that's for sure. But it's important, especially for the e-learning process, for the e-learning courses, to be careful to the process. So this certification, this study focuses on the process, how to make courses, how to deliver it. Marconi University is very, as I told you, is very careful about quality, and it is part of the CHEA, the international group of this organization, which is the Council for Higher Education Accreditation of the US. And it is also involved in another European project, co-founded under another program, which is named Tempus, for the development of high quality in e-learning in Jordan, so in the Middle East. So thank you very much.